Hare Krishna. So, welcome to the Karthik special series. And today we are going to learn the lessons from the Damodara Lila. As we know that Lord has enacted this very sweetest pastime during this month, therefore it is also known as Damodar month. So, Sukadev Goswami begins the narration of pastimes of Damodar to Parikshit Maharaj with a very beautiful verses. And we can recite these verses and learn the lessons from this beautiful pastime. एक शिशुकोवाच एकदा गृहदाशिषु यशोदानन्दगेहिनी कर्मान्तरनियुक्तासु निर्मन्तो स्वयं दधि यानि यानि गीतानि तद्बालचरितानि च दधि निर्मन्थने काले स्मरन्ति तानि अज्ञत. So here Sukadev Goswami continued, one day when Mother Josoda saw that all the maid servants were engaged in other household affairs, she personally began to churn the yogurt. While churning, she remembered the childish activity of Krishna. In her own way, she composed the song and enjoyed singing to herself about all those activities. So one day, particularly Vishwanath Chakravarti has written that this Damodar Lila happened on the day of Deepavali. So when Jasoda Maya heard that Jasoda Maya knew that Krishna is stealing butter from the neighbors, gopis and gopas, and she thought that maybe we are preparing the butter and yogurt from ordinary milk. So Krishna does not like this. Therefore, he is stealing from neighborhood. And particularly, she collected the flavored milk from the very, 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 very good cows who gives the very flavored milk. And she personally churned the butter while he saw that others maid servants were engaged in other service. She personally churned this milk, make this milk into yogurt and churned into the butter for Krishna. So here, and while doing that, she was also remembering the activities of the Krishna's pastime, how she killed Putana, Sakatasur, Tinnavatta, all these things. So here we can learn the lesson that first of all, we should not always delegate the service. We should do ourselves for Krishna. Soyam nirantam, here nirmantam dadhi. Here Jasoda Maya is personally, although she is the queen of Vrindavan, personally churning the butter so that Krishna will like it with love and devotion. She is thinking that they are not the maid servant, not putting their heart. Also, milk is not ordinary. Therefore, she collected all this fragrance milk from a choicest cows and churning herself the milk. So, first lesson, we should not delegate service to other always. Second lesson, while churning the milk into the butter for Krishna, she was not forgetting, she is remembering and singing in a very poetic way, in her own poetic way, all the transcendental, wonderful activities, sweet activities of the Krishna. The second lesson is we should never forget Krishna. Always remember Krishna. There's a beautiful verses in this regard. It is stated that in Rupa Goswami has stated, Aho aho bhi na kaler vidhvate, sudha sudhara madhuram pade pade, dine dine chandana chandra sitalam, jaso jasodatana yasya giyate. There's a beauty, only one who daily sings the glories of Jasoda's son, Krishna, which are as cooling as sandalwood and camphor, is not troubled by the days of Kali Yuga. For him, at every step, there is a torrential flood of sweetest nectar. So this is a beautiful verses, Rupa Goswami in Padyabali, that those who always, every day, singing the glories of the Lord, for them, the scorching, the burning of the Kali Yuga, the scorching of Kali Yuga will be transformed into the edge cooling as sandalwood and camphor. It's like a refrigerator for him. He's having refrigerator with his back. Every step is very like a sweetest nectar. Although Kali Yuga is very burning, very scorching, very tormenting, very torturing, but only exception is that those who are singing every day the glories of Krishna, Jasoda Satanaya, the son of Jasoda, Krishna. For him, it is like a very cooling. And also in Uddhav also very nicely say that why we should always remember Krishna, always glorify the Krishna, because this is the best way, easiest way to cross this ocean of material existence, particularly in this age of Kali, very abominable age of Kali. Things are not very conducive and congenial for our for executing Krishna consciousness. A very nice verse. Anite charitani sa manusya sadhava kalu sinvanta kitayantascha karishchanti ajansa anjassa tamaha. These verses directly spoke by Uddhava to Krishna. My dear Lord, those pious and saintly person who in the age of Kali hear about your transcendental activities and also glorify them will easily cross over the darkness of the age. That is the gargantuan benefit one gets if always glorify and hear the transcendental pastimes, activities of the Supreme Lord. And also, there is a saying that there is a very beautiful verses spoken that even a little moment which is lost, not remembering Krishna, it is a colossal loss. The beautiful verses it is stated by one of the Srimad Bhagavatam from I think cited from some Purana or Upanishad. It is in Vishnu Purana. It is from Vishnu Purana. Sahanistam mahat chidram samahascha vibhrama yan muhurtam khyanopi khyanobapi vasudev na chintayate. Sahanistam, that means even for a moment remembrance of Vasudev, the Supreme Personality of Godhead is missed. That is the greatest loss, colossal loss, greatest illusion, Brahma, Sabhibrahma. That is greatest anomaly. See, that is how important is always singing, hearing, and remembering Krishna. Very, very important. Therefore, Shastra says that the golden rule is that Satatam, the beautiful verses, that Smatevya Satatam, Satatam Smateva Vishnu, Vishnateva na Jatuchi. There's a beautiful verses. It is stated by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to Sanatana Goswami that Smateva Satatam Vishnu, Vishnateva na Jatuchi, Sarva Vidhi Nishedasur Etor Eva Kinkaraha. Lord Vishnu, Krishna is the origin of Vishnu, should always be remembered and never forgotten at any time. All the rules and prohibitions mentioned in the Shastra should be servant of those two principles. The two principle is very, very preeminent principle, foremost principle, predominant principle. First of all, always remember Krishna, never forget. And all other rules and regulations are all other principles and prohibition are subservient to this foremost rule. Therefore, Krishna says that my devotee, they are always satatam kirtantamam jadantasya duddhavatta namasyantasya mam nitya nitya dikta upasite. What is the symptoms of a devotee? Always satatam kirtan, always glorifying the Supreme Lord. Always glorifying. So we should learn these two lessons from this from this verses. There is one more verses is also there. Paramahansa devotee who have accepted the essence of life are attached to the Krishna in the core of their heart. It is the aim of their lives. It is their nature to talk only of Krishna at every moment. It is their nature. Those who are advanced devotee, pure devotee, it is their nature to talk only Krishna at every moment. Like Srila Prabhupada. Every day, every moment, he is talking about Krishna. They are attached to such topic just as a materialistic attached to topics of women and sex. Exactly like a materialistic, always talking about this woman, that woman, and sex. Similarly, the pure devotee always talk about Krishna. That is the symptoms of Paramahansa devotee. Therefore, two lessons we have learned in these first verses when Jasoda Maya is churning butter for Krishna and singing the activities, wonderful, glorious activities of the Lord. That first thing that we should not delegate the service to others, we should do ourselves for the pleasure of Krishna. Second thing, never forget Krishna. While doing our service, also always remember and glorify, singing the glories in whatever way we can. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Jai Shri Radha Damodar ki jai. Jai Srila Prabhupada ki jai.